There are a lot of things that we think make us happy. We think that new cars make us happy, new relationships, new jobs. But in reality, these things don't actually make us happy. The things that we think make us happy actually don't. It's very important to understand this. In fact, we think that if we win the lottery, we're going to be happy, everything will change. Or vice versa, if we think that something terrible happens to us, it will completely destroy our happiness. What's interesting is the research doesn't show that. People who win the lottery and feel like all their dreams have come true, 6 months later, they're back to their same level of baseline happiness that they were before they actually won the money. So the things we think make us happy actually only make up about 10%. And that's the things like the car, the relationship, the job, the money, all these things. Really, of the 100% of our potential happiness, these things only make up 10%. Why only 10%? Well, we get used to these things very quickly. We're all creatures of habit. We can get used to things in very short periods of time. And as a consequence, that new car, that shiny new car, that seemed so wonderful when you got it home, 2 weeks later, well, you've been driving it for 2 weeks, it's just a car. It's the same thing with the new shoes, the new clothes, the new job, the new relationship. The shine goes off very quickly because we habituate, because things become automatic. So all these things that we actually think are going to make us happy, yeah, we get a little spike of happiness, but they only account for about 1 in 10% of what actually makes us happy in the long run. So if only 10% of our happiness comes from things like cars and money and relationships, what about the other 90%? Well, 50% is pretty much set. There's not much you can do about that. But the other 40% is things you can do something about. And these are things that actually are relatively meaningful, things that you can't habituate to easily. What I mean by that is things that involve your continued input. So learning new things, taking a positive attitude toward life, and actually staying involved, doing something bigger than yourself makes a huge difference in terms of the things that will keep you consistently happy throughout your life. So what can we actually do to be happy? Well, first of all, we need to pick an activity that we like. There's no point in doing things that you hate. So, for example, if you want to start an exercise program and that's going to make you happy, and you hate the gym and you hate treadmills, don't do that. Go out and do something that's more fun. The second thing that's most important is to maintain a sense of curiosity and wonder. Look at children, look at the way that they interact with the world, or dogs for that matter, and the way that they enjoy their play. Make sure that you forget about the fact that everything is so stressful and difficult. It's too easy to assume that you've seen it all, been there, done that. In reality, we have only a very short period of time to live our lives. And there's no possible way that we can do everything that we want to. So why assume that everything is dull and boring? Take a different route to work. Do things in a different way. Try something new. Try something a little exciting. Look at the world with a sense of wonder and curiosity. Open your eyes a little bit more. The last key to our happiness is to be able to live in the moment. We spend a lot of our time thinking about the past, or worrying about the future, and we let our lives go by. We often wait for the weekend, we wait for our holidays, we wait for the end of the day, we wait for something else, and we wish our lives away. Trying to actually come back into the moment, into the present, and actually enjoy it, focus on it. Take some time to think about what's real, what's now. It's simply this present, this moment. Life is now, 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 now.